Should be enough boys to put a couple rugby matches together today.
We are just hours away from another Mizzou kickoff tonight, but that's not the only game day we're following. KMUH's Nathan Lee was in Columbia for the city's kickoff to its rugby season. And Nathan, you spoke with some of the fans, so what did they tell you?
Avery, today I went to the Gans Creek Recreational Field. Now, some say rugby is football's distant cousin, while players and coaches that I spoke with say it's much more than that.
Usually early in the season, we like to play some just to get people's legs under them.
Players, fans, and family came to Gans Creek Recreation Field today to watch the Columbia Outlaws rugby team kick off their season.
Friendly match between us and some guys out of Kansas City and then the boys from Mizzou.
And while victory didn't mean any trophies, it was good practice against good players.
Should be a good opportunity to get some of our new guys some playing time.
Now you can trace rugby's origins all the way back to the early 1800s when William Webb Ellis picked up a soccer ball at one of his matches and ran it into the goal. Now this ball might look a little familiar to you, and so might some of the plays that'll happen on this field, but it's not quite the American football we know and love.
The ball can only ever move backwards.
Meaning you can't have any Hail Mary touchdowns.
In rugby, it's much more about making passes and moving the ball to people that are in a better position but further back on the field.
For the Outlaws, the requirements to play aren't one size fits all.
And we got all kinds of guys too. It ranges from bouncers, bartenders, young kids, 20-year-olds. We got lawyers and professionals on the other side of it too.
They all come together to play the game they love.
It's it's a way for a lot of guys who they like the physical kind of elements of the sport.
But since American football takes center stage, it can be hard to introduce people to the sport.
I feel like the community as a large doesn't know a whole lot about rugby.
In the meantime, the Outlaws will keep on playing.
It can be hard to get people out here, but once they come out, they really enjoy it. It's a fun atmosphere. People are cheering, excited. It's just a matter of getting that knowledge and information out, I think.
The Columbia Outlaws wrapped up their games about an hour ago, but they'll be back in the coming weeks for more games and practices. In the studio, Nathan Lee, KOMU 8 News.